Good morning. This is This and That with Dolly Jean. Today I went to the Dollar Tree after the gym. Important to go stop places where you already are. I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but in my brain it does. So today I got it's a little basket, it's a little metal basket. I plan on making or putting in my pens. I lack organization in my she space, my little office, a multitasking office. So I'm going to use that for pens, which I have out somewhere. Sorry, my hand got in the way. Let me see. These are little pencil cases, which still says $1.25. I have a bunch of like dry erase markers that just kind of live in a drawer, and I want to keep them enclosed in something, so I bought a couple of those. It's a striped one. There's kind of a jazzy type one, so I bought another dry erase board, which I when I'm planning out my recordings, I like to write down what I'll be doing now for the week, and so these really help. I have found that when using the dry erase boards, the dry erase boards, and use the dry erase markers don't really come off of the surface unless you use an alcohol wipe. So it will not come off with like an eraser type thing. So we have lots of alcohol wipes here, just because we have a use for them. What else did I buy? I bought a little craft kit. They're like little, seasonal. So a little leaf, a little pumpkin, and a little scarecrow. So I'm going to make them at some point, maybe later in this video. I work today, so I might not have time to do it today. But what I thought of doing with that is maybe making magnets out of them for my fridge. So that'll be a fun little project. And then I bought some, prices are going up. Not everything at the $1.25 store is $1.25. They're starting to put like dots over the prices. So this was $1.50 for 4 yards of ribbon, which will go on somewhere on those magnets for the fridge. So anyway, moving on. Next we'll stay with the tacky glue. I like using that on fabric or crafty things. It does really well holding up like fabric. So that's all one project right there. Yeah, I kind of like, see, this one has a dot. So I'm not sure what I paid for that, probably $1.50. I didn't get a receipt. I said, save the paper. We don't need to print. When I go to my other job, I do save the receipts because I do work as a certified direct care professional. So I go into people's homes and I kind of help them with things that they need, or run errands, or do their shopping. So I do save those receipts for them, so they know that I'm trustworthy, I'm honest, I'm not going to take advantage of them, of their money. So that's just the way I roll. So next, with the organization, I have a multi-purpose organizer, which probably a couple weeks ago, my computer table that I had for 15 years decided that they didn't want to stand up anymore, and my computer is pretty much on the floor. So it was just the metal one, looked like a TV tray. And so then, anyway, the new computer stand I have has a couple shelves underneath it. So, yeah. So I'm gonna put the things, little things that I need. I have a couple extra phones that I can use for recording or whatever. And that would be perfect size for them. So we're gonna use that on my computer desk. Oh, I know, you see this brush here. Brush. It's not a toilet brush. I didn't buy it in the toilet brush area. It is just a bottle brush. And see, another tag. So I'm thinking I paid $1.50 for that. So, I know the hubby complained there wasn't a bottle brush that wasn't foam in the kitchen, so we'll buy one. Yeah. You know, that I'm not paying $7 or $8 for one. Not doing that. Next I bought some snacks. Oh, I didn't see their garlic. Rooted Harvest. Those are crunchy plantain chips. I really like them. Not like chips. You know, they are, you get 1 ounce, and you get 2.5 or 2.25 servings per egg. So you just need a few. I just want crunch once in a while. So I got them. Of course, pretty much in every, there is some kind of sour candy pretty much in every video, because you know, life. Also, I plan on giving some of these to my adult children. You know, you still buy them treats. I got some little donuts, honey bun, coffee cakes, which are also for some adult children. And these are for me. You know, you think what you want, you shouldn't eat them. It's like, yes, I'm going to, because, you know, life. Anyway, I got some gold and silver gel stick pens, which I like to use them on craft things or on my calendar if I want to make something stand out on my calendar. So I got them. These pens I was going to show you. These are the ones that accumulate on my desk, my computer desk. So those have a home now. Look, they have a home. I use multicolored things. I use highlighters to highlight important things on my calendar. I still like the paper. I still use calendar on my phone, but I like the paper. I like to see it. I like to feel the paper, so just leave me alone. I like paper. And I bought some Ajax. We like the smaller bottles for at the sink. That's an orange scent. And then I bought some Zesty Italian, which I don't need a big bottle. I don't want a big bottle. So my phone decided that it was not going to record my outro. So I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. I want to, tell you that this was my Dollar Tree haul for today. What else? Yep, I just drew a blank of what I wanted to end it with. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone who takes the time. I hope you have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.